are you sacrificing a more spiritual calling by leaving full-time you're smiling, full-time vocational ministry to go into the marketplace? And I'd love for you just to speak into that, because I think I see right now there's a lot of people that God is like moving into different places for his purposes. And some of that is people in the ministry going into the marketplace.
So let me ask you a question. You've heard of Jesus, right?
I have heard of Jesus, yes.
Where did he minister?
He ministered in the synagogues and the marketplace.
Exactly. Maybe that's a good model.
That'll help. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys.
It's interesting that the marketplace and ministry both are ministry. The marketplace is ministry even for people who aren't ministers, because the thing that makes you valuable in the marketplace as a business, as an entrepreneur, is your ability to serve other people. The word ministry means to serve. People don't understand how selfishness is the thing that keeps them from getting the things they want selfishly.
Okay, break that down, please.
Okay. I was just sharing with some folks at a conference I was speaking at today. Money is not wealth. Money is one of the things we receive when we get wealthy. So what is wealth if money's not wealth? Now, notice I didn't say wealth is not money. I said money's not wealth. They're not the same thing. Money is not wealth. What does that mean? Wealth is your ability to provide value, to serve value to someone other than yourself. It's you go in business. If you go into business and your objective is to get other people's money, you're not serving them. You're using them to serve you.
Whoa.
They don't like you that much. They don't like me that much. But here's what I know. Like, I know, like when I met you, you were so excited to meet me. And every time somebody's excited to meet me, I'm always fascinated by that, because I spend all my time with me and I'm not excited to meet me, right?
Yeah,
okay.
I feel you.
And so, but I know why you're excited to meet me, because I've spent literally hundreds of hours obsessing over your problems before I even knew you existed.
Right.
And see, the reason people get frustrated with their YouTube channel and their Instagram following and their TikTok and their business and their webinar is because they're doing all of those things to serve themselves.
Man, preach that.
And the reality is, if you will hyper obsess over solving the problems of a large number of people, those people will pay you for your solution in one way or another, and that will solve your problem. It's so simple. And you know what's really cool about it as a business concept? Jesus told his disciples the greatest ministry advice, which is also the greatest business advice, for how to build a great business. He who will be greatest among you, let him be the servant of all. It's so simple.
Yeah.
So if you're, having a heart to serve people is a funk you can't fake. You can attempt to fake it, but people can tell if you're faking it.
For sure.
People can tell if you're pretending to serve them or you're genuinely seeking to serve them. And so I tell people, like, you want to build a big YouTube channel, you want to get 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, you want to get 1 million subscribers on YouTube, I'll tell you exactly how to do it. Be more interesting. They say, okay, I'm going to go be more interesting. No, time out. Before you run off, JoJo, slow down. You don't become more interesting by attempting to be more interesting. The only way you will ever be more interesting is to be more interested in solving somebody's problem other than your own.
Yeah, that's it.
Changes the game. And then because when people see that you have answers for their problems,
right,
they're coming to you for their answers. And then they get the answer and they go do it. And they meet you in real life and they say, you changed my life. But I didn't really change their life. I just obsessed over their problem and showed them where to find the answer. And then when they found the answer and they did it, they were like, that was easy. I can't believe my life is so much better. Well, that's what the truth does. It frees you from the bondage of not knowing.
Hey, entrepreneur, just give me 1 second. Most entrepreneurs don't realize that they're only one algorithm update away from completely becoming irrelevant to their audience. And the only thing that protects you and me long-term is a bulletproof personal brand. I've helped business owners build brands that not only scale their revenue, but actually outlast trends. And after studying the most influential entrepreneurs on the planet, I've discovered 14 undeniable laws that every elite leader must follow to stay profitable and visible in the AI age. So I put all of them in a free guide called the 14 Undeniable Laws of a Personal Brand, and you can download it now at capchatfield.com/undeniable. QR codes on the screen, links down below. Go get it now. And if you want, follow the instructions after to take the next step to have me and my team follow up with you and help you build that brand. Again, capchatfield.com/undeniable, links down below. I think what's really cool about the marketplace too is it's the model of actually going out into the world and bringing the solutions.
100%.
You know, Monday through Saturday. Like,
100%.
Instead of just, hey, come to the church.
Come to church
for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
On Sunday.
Come to church, feel good for a little while. And I'm not saying that's all that happens.
No, for sure. And I love serving in ministry, so I'm not poo-pooing ministry in general, but
me either. But here's the problem with ministry. People think ministry is the job of the pastor. But the job of the pastor is to equip the people in the church for the work of the ministry.
Yes.
And if they miss that, then if the pastor's the only person in the church doing ministry, you don't have a church. You have a country club with a celebrity pastor.
Yes. You're so right. You're so right. Oh my gosh. We need to fix this.
Jesus said that the purpose of the church is to feed the sheep and to equip the saints for the work of the ministry.
Yep.
But what we've done is we've turned it into a place to entertain the goats. And for the pastor to use his talents, his skills, and his popularity to impress the people. It's insane.
Yikes.
Jesus never intended any of that.
No. Oh, man.
I was at a business conference. And I love helping people wake up from their slumber of arrogance from ignorance and thinking that they know things. I was at a business conference, and people ask me questions. And if I'm at a business conference, whether I'm speaking or whether I'm just having a conversation, I am a follower of Christ. I am not attempting to get you to be a follower of Christ because I can't get you to be a follower of Christ anyway. It's not my job. My job is to sow the seed or water the seed. My job is not to give the increase. So I'm not convincing people to come to Christ.
Sure.
That's not my job. My job is to represent Christ and to tell people about my experience with Christ. That's a very different thing. He called me to be a witness. He didn't call me to win the soul. The Spirit of God wins the soul. I witness to the person. It's very different. So I'm at this conference, and I'm having a conversation and sharing with people some business stuff that I've learned, that I've applied, because like my business does what it does because I got my business model out of Scripture. Like the whole business model, my whole coaching program that makes me millions and millions of dollars, I got it out of the Bible. And I didn't get it out of the Bible so I could go teach it as coach. I got it out of the Bible and I applied it and it worked. I applied it to my business and it worked. Okay. So anyway, so I'm at this conference, I'm having a conversation. Then people started gathering around and I was breaking down some principles about business. And this woman from Russia, she says, Myron, do you have a podcast? I said, yeah, I have a podcast. She breaks open her purse, rips out a pad, rips out a pen, says, what is the name of podcast? I said, Bible Success Secrets. She said, oh. She put her notepad back in her purse. She put her pen back in her purse. I said, wow, that was fascinating. What was that about? She said, oh, I'm not a religious person.
If you enjoyed that clip and you want to watch another video like it, you can just click right over here. Or if you want to see my other channel, Directed Life, full-length interviews and really deep conversations, you can click over here.